Hello, everybody. What's going on? This is Andrew, and today I am playing some Alchemy. There is an Alchemy Arena Open this weekend. It's like a Grand Prix style event-ish where you can pay money or coins or gems and join the event. If you make it to day 2, the rewards scale pretty good, and in day 2 you can win cash money. I think up to $2,500, which is kind of cool. Alchemy has changed a little bit since I played it last, but the one thing that hasn't changed is that Sanguine Brushstroke is still one of the best cards in the format. This card's insane. I played a lot with this card right when the format came out, and I said then that this was my pick for the best card in the format. Sounds like that's been the consensus recently, that this card is that busted. But the mono black version of the deck that I had been playing before has kind of fallen half a step. I think it's still a very, very good deck, and I think most creature decks can't beat it. But control decks are showing up as some of the decks to beat in Alchemy right now. So I wanted to throw together my version of a red-black or Mardu aggro brushstroke deck and see if we can compete still with the creature decks a little bit, but mostly be tuned to have a good game one against control. This archetype has existed for a little bit. Blood Tithe Harvester and Blood Tokens work really well with Deadly Dispute and Brushstroke. And then you get Angie, Maid of Dishonor, to help you close out games. And then this deck is just kind of aggressive. You play your 1-drop and your 2-drops, you try to attack them, you try to ramp out a 4-drop, protect it, and then you drain your opponent out with the Brushstroke later on. Again, I don't know if this is like the perfect way to build this deck, but I threw this together and played a couple matches last night, and I was winning a lot. So I think something like this seems pretty sweet. In the sideboard, again, we're tuning for control. Control's the best deck in the format right now, so we've got Break Expectations, Duresses, and Go Blanks. And then also City Stalker Connoisseur is, I think, a really sweet sideboard card for control. When it enters the battlefield, your opponent has to discard the card with the greatest mana value among cards in their hand. So if they're playing Hullbreacher Horror or Leer in a control deck, it's likely that those cards are going to be the most expensive cards in their hands. You can kind of snipe their big things before they have a chance to do anything. And this card still makes a blood token. And then I've got a Kaya down here. I just like Kaya, and I like trying to find a place for Kaya. The Kaya is probably not right, but I'm going to try it out. But yeah, this is the deck. It's kind of a hodgepodge. It's kind of weird. The mana looks bizarro and maybe should have a some basics in here, but I couldn't figure out how to put the basics in, so I just left it like this. We're going to hop into a couple matches and see if we can kind of aggressively drain people out with Blood Artist. All right, getting into a match here with our Mardu aggro deck. I'll play first, and I think we can keep this hand, actually. We're missing white mana, obviously, but I think the rest of the hand is good enough to keep. It's a little awkward, but I think it's okay. So we're going to lay on Epicure here. And then next turn we can just play this tapped and then hope to find a line for the Brushstroke, and if not, we can sacrifice the blood. Actually, throwing the Rite of Oblivion away is fine because it has flashback. So we'll just play the Agadeem's Awakening as a land and hit for 1. And then, yeah, I think my plan's going to be throw this away. White-black with Ambitious Farmland. Interesting. You could probably play Ambitious Farmland in a deck like this that's more white than red. It's interesting. Okay, cool. Voldaren Estate doesn't actually almost cast any of our spells. That's kind of funny. Oh, I don't know. I didn't expect them to block. I think I have to Deadly Dispute the Epic Hero away, though. Okay. I'm super glad I did that, because I wasn't casting anything for a long time unless I did that. Wedding announcement, yeah. Cool. Haunted Ridge was a great pickup. So we can go Ridge this turn. And then what are we playing? Edgar, Angie. Let's play Ange this turn. We make a blood token. And if she survives, then Edgar's gonna make another blood token. If she doesn't survive, and they have an exile-based removal spell. Okay. The Connoisseur is going to make us discard Edgar here. But Ange survives. So I can go Brushstroke plus Wedding Announcement here. Or Brush... No, I can't Brush... I can't double Brushstroke. But I think I do Brushstroke plus Wedding Announcement. And make a human. We're getting quite a few blood tokens that we can start using to cast our Rite of Oblivion or things like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Okay. I Twitch. And another farmhand. They can't flip their farmhands yet. Which is kind of funny. Yep. For a turn, all of their stuff's going to be bigger than ours. But after that, everything will be fine again. I'm going to play the Den of the Bugbear. Now the only question is, do I Rite of Oblivion or do I Brushstroke this turn? I can write and throw a blood token away to, like, kill their wedding announcement, maybe? Don't hate that. Then I still have mana up to sacrifice a blood token just to draw a card. Yeah, I think this is good. No attacks, go make another 1/1. Depending on what they do here, I might wait to sacrifice blood tokens. Sorin.
For the sake of all Innistrad, my will must.
Okay.
I bring my own army.
Hit with the eye twitch, sure. I'll just go ahead and crack the blood here. Playing the Brushstroke's gonna make more blood next turn, so... Double blood, actually. Blood from it and blood from putting a vampire into play. Play Brushstroke. Make more blood. What does this cost to activate now? 3, so I can use this. I think I'll just loot past the Sundown Pass. Right now I'm just looking for one of my Meat Hook Massacres, I think. Yeah, I'll just play Epic here and I'll loot again. Yep, and this is gonna flip. All my stuff is bigger now. They can... Okay. Yeah, I think we're both looking for removal here. Can I just drain them out with Ange next turn? Each blood token does 4 damage. There goes my Ange. Yep. And they can do something with Sorin. Sure, they can attack. And then we're just gonna loot. Do they dare reveal it? No. They don't want to go too low. Okay. Obviously, Meat Hook Massacre is one of the best draws in our deck here. Bloodcaster's interesting. What if I play Bloodcaster and just attack them with all the 2/2s? If stuff dies, the Blood Artist triggers and I get more blood tokens. Yeah. So I'm gonna do this and then just attack you with my 2/2s. I think this is lethal. I have not done the math yet. But I think so. Click, click, click. Same targets as before. And they can drain me some. Make blood. They're cracking blood now. That's fine. And then... puts them to 5. Let's do this. I guess if we find an epic here, we win. We've looted through a lot of lands. Oh, there's another Brushstroke, so we'll win next turn. If they try to use Rite of Oblivion, they just lose. Because the active player's abilities go in the stack first. So if they use this and they sacrifice a creature, then my Blood Artist stacks are going to go on the stack before their Blood Artist stacks. Or on top of their Blood Artist stacks. So theirs go first, then mine go on top, and then mine resolve first. Okay, so they used Necrotic Fumes, which exiles things. And then they attack with their Lifelinker, that makes sense. No blocks. And then they're gonna Rite of Oblivion my Bloodcaster. Oh, they're gonna meet this, I think just kills them. All of their stuff goes on the stack first, like I said. Now my stuff goes on the stack. So they die before they can gain life. That's how that works. Okay, against... Oh, they just didn't want to play anymore. I want... This is so dumb. I don't get why I only get 1 point for this. Like, my opponent conceded. They shouldn't... Like, I shouldn't be punished because they concede the match during sideboarding. I think this is really frustrating. But we got the win. I liked how our deck performed, so that's good. Okay, let's do another match. Alright, let's get in one more match with this Mardu Blood deck. Tom Riddles. Alright, we won the die roll. 2 lands, but we have Kalane and Deadly Dispute. So yeah, I think we can keep this. Neither of these are white lands right now, though, so it's a little awkward for Edgar, but... Oh, nice. I still don't know if either of these are white lands. So I'm pausing here because I have Brushstroke in my hand, which is a double black card. So I think I'm actually playing Needle of Urge Pathway, and then running out Kalane. And now I can slime Edgar next turn if I want to. Or I can just go for Brushstroke. I think I'll just play Edgar here, though. I think that seems good. Here's Edgar. Edgar's a 5/5, which is tough for red decks to deal with. Can block Rahilda. I forgot about Brittle Blast. And I can't block. Okay, at least they just got Voldaren Epicure. Brittle Blast sucked there. That was the best thing that they could have had, because now I don't even get the backside of Edgar. I'm wondering about Deadly Disputing the Kalane right now. And then playing Blood Tithe Harvester. Oh, no, I can't play Blood Tithe Harvester because of how the mana was. I could use the treasure. I could just play Wedding Announcement this turn. I think I'll just play the Bloodcaster and save the treasure. Yeah, I'll take 5 here. I don't like that Rahilda's getting... At least they only get Voldaren Epicure. That's good. Okay. Found another land. So now I can play Blood Tithe Harvester plus Brushstroke or Wedding Announcement. I think I'll get the Wedding Announcement going this turn. This can chump Rahilda. Blood Tithe Harvester can block the Reckless Stormseeker. They just have Florian, that's fine. They're just smashing with everything. So Rahilda... Okay, so they only get new cards if she hits me, but they can cast this whenever a werewolf attacks. So I think... I block like this and take 5. Then I'm not killing Florian, though. So what if I block like this, give them another card, and then use Blood Tithe Harvester to kill Florian next turn? I think that's what I'm going to do here. Oh, this should have blocked something else. I don't know why I decided blocking Reckless Stormseeker was the best thing to do there. Should have blocked anything else. I meant to block Rahilda. I doubt Florian will be able to do anything for them this turn, other than maybe draw them a land. Yeah, we're kind of behind here, but I think we can catch up still. Like a meat hook catches us up. Yep. Ooh, double Brushstroke. Okay, so we'll go Brushstroke number 1. Am I playing the second Brushstroke? I kind of think so. Then I'm using Harvester to kill Florian. Make one more blood. This is close to flipping. Next turn I can Aghanim Awakening back these two creatures, make a blood, flip this. That might be enough. We'll see what they do here. I'm going to take some damage. Okay. That's big. Oh, they can give it trample. Or they can give it haste. And now I just lose. Yeah, okay. The hasty Blood Vial Purveyor. I think I want the Vanishing Verse and the Rites of Oblivion and probably this last Meat Hook Massacre against my opponent. Let's see. Let's trim... They Brittle Blast. The Connoisseur doesn't seem terrible against them if we're just grinding. Because at least it gets value where Edgar doesn't. I don't know, how many Brittle Blasts do you think they actually have? I'm wondering about trimming some of these. Kind of going like that for now. Yeah, I'm gonna cut all the Epicures and play more 4-drops. I hope I don't have mana problems, but I'm gonna try to Meat Hook Massacre away the board as much as I can anyways. So I think I'm okay trimming my early stuff here. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this hand. Just, I have a creature, I have a Meat Hook Massacre. So I can try to put them under pressure. Oh, they have Kalina in their deck. Okay. So I'll just attack and play Brushstroke here. So now they can slam a 4-drop if they want to. But I have the Rite of Oblivion for it. And this also gives -4/-4. Ooh, they have Town Razor Tyrant. Okay. It's gonna mess with my lands for a little bit. That's fine, I'll eventually sacrifice it. I don't think I sacrifice it this turn. And I'm pretty sure I just sacrificed one of these blood tokens. Get rid of that. Hit you for 3. Pass the turn. I'll loot one of these lands away with my blood token this turn. And then I'll probably just sacrifice the land. Brittle Blast to kill Blood Tithe Harvester. Sure. It just gets exiled, which kind of sucks. Yeah, we'll sacrifice the land this turn. Vanishing Verse. Okay, I'll put one of these on red. And I'm just waiting for them to do something. This exiling, when it dies, really sucks. Okay, they have Reckless Stormseeker. I'll just go ahead and Vanishing Verse that right now. I guess I could have taken a hit from it and then meat hooked, but I think this is fine. Ooh, Agademes. Agademes with no creatures that I can get back. Yeah, we're just hanging out. You know what? I think I should have let that hit me. Eh, maybe not. If their follow-up is Florian. Yeah, and if they play this. Cool. So I'll just meat hook for 3 here. And I get some triggers. And I'm not going to play these Agademes yet. Don't need to. They have these Den of the Bugbears, which might just kill me. That's what I was gonna say about my Vanishing Verse. Maybe you should have kept one to deal with Den of the Bugbear. Okay, we've got Kalane. Kalane can at least block the 1/1s. Okay. Okay. We're just chilling. This is a sorcery, so it doesn't kill the creature lands, obviously. At the very least, we're not, like, super duper close to dead. Okay, there we go. Deadly Dispute is something. So I can sacrifice this treasure. To get another treasure and draw 2 cards. Oh no. I am flooded with Agademe's Awakenings. Yeah, they can turn on their Menace land now. Oh, they can turn both on. Cool. So I am just gonna die to these creature lands. That sucks. Drain them for 1. I found Edgar. Does Edgar stop me from dying here? I should have played one of these as a land last turn. Now I can't get Kalane back. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I can. Hold on. And then pass. If they turn on both creature lands, I'm taking some damage, but I can start killing the Den of the Bugbears. We're both flooding out super hard this game. The difference is their utility lands are creature lands and mine are Agadeem's Awakenings. And thanks to that Brittle Blast, I just didn't have anything to get back for the longest time. Now they Brittle Blast. I really did not expect their only removal to be Brittle Blast, but it's really messing me up here. Yeah, they're gonna get me. Cool. What a lame game. That wasn't very fun. Well, that sucks. Okay, well, I don't know about this deck. It's been kind of clunky for me. I see what it's trying to do, and maybe if there was a more tuned version or something a little bit more cohesive, I would feel better about it. But and maybe I just built it wrong, right? Maybe I just need to have all 4 Deadly Disputes as a way to go through my deck. But I feel like I'm not going through the deck enough, which is weird because this is a blood deck and there's tons of ways to make blood, but I just keep getting stuck with not the right cards I need for the right situations. But that's kind of what you give up when you're playing a slightly more aggressive deck, right? You're playing aggressive, you're putting your creatures on the board, you're hoping that they can do what they need to do. And sometimes the top of your deck just doesn't work out when you're trying to finish the games. I think there's something here, but it wasn't super exciting for me, and I didn't love playing this deck. But that's just me. I think you could build a deck like this, and you could build it differently, and you could convince me that it's pretty good. But that being said, that's going to be it for me for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you do play in the Alchemy event over the weekend, maybe try something like this. I keep hearing that you want to do something like this if you want to play against, or if you want to build your deck against control. We didn't really play against any control decks. If you want to tune your deck against creature decks, definitely just play a mono black version of this deck, or a black white build, just splashing like Rite of Oblivion and Wedding Announcement. Maybe Edgar, I don't know. Mono black seems totally fine and will win in almost every creature matchup. So, creature matchups, mono black, non-creature matchups, control matchups, maybe this is what you're supposed to be doing. I haven't run into a control deck yet, and I just keep getting clunky draws against creature decks. So, that's the trade-off. But good luck if you're playing in the event this weekend. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will catch you next time.